Sit. Yes. Sit. Okay. Hey. All right. Sit. Ah. Sit. Good. Ah, Gabe. Come. Sit. Gabe. Sit. Remy, you are so not helpful. Sit. Button on. Alright, we're gonna try place instead. I think that'll be a little easier for him while he's excited. Okay. Place. Okay, let's get it set up in a decent spot. Gabe. Place. Okay, up to an 8. Ah, place. Place. Good. Ah, place. Okay, a little high. Let's see, a little low. 14's a little too low. 16 was just about right. Gabe, place. Second he finishes it, we're going outside. Good. Beautiful. Break. There we go. That's what we were looking for. What a good boy. You want to go? Drop. Yes. Good boy. Gabe. Drop. Yes. To go get? Drop. Yes. Good. No, I tossed it. It's over there.
Remember, sir, you to register 2 for customer assistance.
yes. Good job. There we go. Good. Right here. Okay. Sit. Break.
Can I have a retro associate to aisle 14 for customer assistance? A retro associate to aisle 14 for customer assistance.
Kitty. Gabe, sit. Good. Heel. Good boy. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Heel. Mm-mm. Heel. 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 Good. Heel. We're at Turner's Garden Land Market for a nice open space. I figured nobody would be here in their outdoor space while it was cool, so we can practice our heel outside with some things moving around with the chance of a person walking by, and then try walking around inside with the employees maybe. There's usually only like 2 or 3 of them. So we just practiced our heel around the cats, so it should be a little bit more solid right now because this is lower distraction than them. So he's already in a sit, so I can move straight from here. Heel. Good. Good boy. The one thing we're working on is him getting distracted by smells. Good. Yes. He's got some chicken that he's working for. Good. There we go. Good. There we go. There's some gravel under here, so we're getting some texture changes. We'll try changing pace. Come on. Come on. He's like, I don't want to run. Good boy. Yes. Notice he gets so much more interested in the heel the second I mark and reward him. There is a benefit and a drawback to that. Good. Heel. Tap, tap. Just to help speed him up on the turns. Good boy. Some varying texture down here. Hope I'm not walking on anything. I realized maybe there's plants under here. Oops. Okay, we shouldn't do that. Well, they'd probably have signs up. Yeah, they'd have signs up. They're not that stupid. Good. And the longer we do it, the more he settles into it. Yes! Good boy. I'm always rewarding him on that side of me. Never with my hand in front of me, because that teaches him to cross his head in front. Good boy. If I go to turn and he's in my way, I don't necessarily need to use the e-collar. I can just kind of whoop and move my knee There we go. Yes! Good boy, give him a lower value one while we stop. Break! Good! Oh, you can't see us over there. Well, he did good. Hope you could see most of that. I'm not exactly sure where the camera's at, but wanted to show you some of what he's looking like. Let's try his down. Out here. No, we'll try a sit. We'll do a sit. Gabe, sit. Good. Sit. There we go. Sit. So buttons on. Off. Good. Yes. I know I can't move behind him just yet. He still doesn't like that. Yes. Break. Good. Good job. Good job, big buddy. Good job, big buddy. Awesome. So, I figure since I'm here and there's nobody here, so I'm not seeming awkward talking on video, I'll tell you what happened at Lowe's instead of writing it all out later. So, we went to Lowe's. He was doing all right. We stopped in the appliance section because I thought it wouldn't be super busy, but the employees end up coming up to you and he started petting him without asking, and he went straight over his head, and Gabe snapped at him just a little bit of that warning, hey, and he was moving his own head away at the same time. But after that, he was a little bit overstimulated. We tried walking around to another quieter spot and that didn't help him at all, so I was like, great, we're gonna get out of there. I filmed the heel as we were leaving just to kind of show you how I was managing him, because for him, keeping him in a heel was actually giving him something to do, because even when he was overstimulated, if I was saying his name and going, Gabe, he was instantly perking up and going, oh, I have something to do. I can focus on what she's asking me to do. I can come get a reward. So we healed our way out. I'll show you that. I'll slow down that little breakdown of him passing a person that he wasn't expecting, because you can see that he was a little nervous when you see that part. But that tells me that he really doesn't want to be in the larger public spaces, and more specifically that he shouldn't be pet while he's out and about. At your home, that's a different story. We'll talk about, I think I sent you the body language playlist. If not, let me know and I will make sure that gets sent to you. But in your home, that means taking things slower with new guests, and we'll go over all of how to do that when we do the turnover. That's not something I want to do on the video because, one, it's different for different dogs and I don't want somebody else watching this and doing that and trying to copy that, and he's not comfortable with guests with me, and that might be fairly different with you being there or it being your house instead of mine, because my house is still different. He's still not 100% comfortable with me. It takes 3 months or more for that, and he's not staying here that long. So we'll talk about all of that as we go. He doesn't mind people at all from a distance. It's just people petting him. He just does not want random people petting him, and honestly, that's perfectly fair. People always expect dogs to want to be pet by everyone, and not every dog does. This happens to be one of them. He is a super lovable, super loves petting dog when you're his friend. So, he's just selective, and that's okay. It's really not a bad thing. It just means you have to be a little cautious when you bring new people in to make sure that you're giving him what he needs, because he doesn't get any say about who's coming over to the house, but you should still be able to have people come over to the house and it not be an issue at all. So, we'll talk about how all of that looks, but I wanted to break that down for you a little bit on the video and just people watch in the meantime. The more he just watches people, civilization, the better. There aren't really a lot of people, but there are cars moving around in the parking lot and stuff. So, his heel's looking pretty solid. Cats, not so much. We did walk back by the cats when the camera was off. That way I had more hands and it was a little bit easier to use. And it still wasn't great. It was definitely better, but it still wasn't great. Now we'll try it. We'll hopefully try it again. Cats are the one distraction that is extremely unpredictable. I do have one park I know of that's got a lot of birds, so we might try that and see if birds get him the same excitement, but he hasn't really been interested in chasing birds, so I doubt it. We can also try practicing with my cat across from the fence, but my cat's an asshole and would try to hop the fence to come say hi, and I don't want them starting a tiff. Just because I don't know him well enough, I know he's got cats at home. My cat's just a butt, and I don't want my cat starting a fight and then something happening. Just an extra safety precaution. Hi.